From bridging the digital divide in rural areas to advancing next generation satellite technologies, MEASAT is at the forefront of Malaysia's satellite communications evolution. And at MWC 2025, MEASAT is showcasing its hybrid satellite connectivity, integrating geostationary (GSO) and low Earth orbit (LEO) satellites, and alongside CONNECTme broadband and Earth observation (EO) innovations. And joining me right now, Mr. Yao Cheong Lim, Chief Operating Officer of MEASAT Global Berhad. Thank you so much for being with Astro AWANI today. And of course, first of all, what opportunities does MEASAT see at MWC 2025, and how will you showcase innovation strengthens Malaysia leadership in satellite communication?
So the purpose for us to come to MWC, I think there are a few key main objectives for us. And first thing is that this is a good opportunity for us to look at all the new technology in this place. MWC is one of the largest telco event in the world. So from here itself, we're going to look at what kind of a new technology solution that can we bring back into Malaysia to benefit our rakyat. And the other objective is that here you can see that we have all our other colleagues from different from the telco. So it's kind of like showcase that we as a whole, apart from the telco, we have all the ingredients that require for the Malaysia to be like the digital hub in the Asian region. So that's our second objective. And of course, we also want to showcase our solution, as you mentioned, that we have a broadband solution, and later on probably we can talk a little bit about more apart from the digital connectivity, what else that we can do with the satellite.
Mr. Yao, MEASAT plays a crucial role in connecting Malaysia's rural and underserved communities. How has the CONNECTme broadband initiative impacted digital inclusion, and also what are your future plans?
So MEASAT today itself, we still have about probably 3,000 to 4,000 sites and in the whole Malaysia. So all this site itself, we provide a very good connectivity, because connectivity is the fundamental of all these digital services. Without the connectivity, all this application use case itself is not going to work. So we have set up all this very good fundamental for those services, and 2 years ago we rolled out this we call it like work together with a partner called Parcel 365 to roll out the village digital in Malaysia. So that's whereby we introduced the e-commerce, and we also introduced the logistic services there. I think more importantly itself, we also have a program, we call it like PTU, Program Usahawan for the rural, for the villages itself. So we are of the view that instead of just providing funding, the help to the villagers, I think it's more important that teach them how to come up with all this initiative itself that can more sustainable. Because if it just depends on the funding, that's not in the long run. So for example, we give them some all the used clothes itself, and we teach them how to make the floor mat, and from there itself they can sell it to the corporate, because corporate can take it as one of their CSR services. So that program itself has been ongoing for a while now. We see that a lot of traction there. And lately we also work with a company, another partner, we call it Muda Health Tech. So we roll out these telehealth services in Malaysia. We have set up like a POC site in Ranau, Sabah. It is a very successful site. And in fact, we are also talking with the Ministry of Health to see how we can roll out in more sites. So we're targeting to roll another 100 sites itself this year. And the plan is that to benefit 1 million rakyat, the rural area, the rakyat in Malaysia. So stay tuned for our next update on that. I think we are quite excited about that.
And of course, MEASAT is optimizing its satellite fleet and integrating low Earth orbit (LEO) and satellites with its geostationary satellites. How will this hybrid model enhance connectivity and services?
So we launched our MEASAT 3D in year 2022. So with the launch itself, we managed to push our broadband services from the 30 megabit per second. Now today we can reach up to like the 200 megabit per second.
Okay.
So this is actually as good as the fiber in many areas. So geostationary itself, it has its advantage. So in terms of the service reliability itself, definitely it is much better. And we also work closely with Starlink. We are one of the reseller in Malaysia. So we integrate the geostationary and the low orbit solution and provide like a integrated solution to our customer. So from the customer point of view, they get the best of the both worlds. So they get the speed from the Starlink as well as from MEASAT. But at the same time, they also get the service reliability or service level agreement from the services itself. This is very important, especially to the enterprise customer, because they want to have that assurance that when no matter what your service need to be stay up.
Correct.
So we work very well with this hybrid model. And recently you probably also heard about that. We also signed an MOU with a Chinese company called Space Sail. So they are also in the low Earth orbit satellite. So we want to see that rather than we are open. So from us, the important thing is that how to provide more robust services, stay more competitive, such that it benefit to our customer.
Or maybe you can like a bit deeper on your collaboration with Space Sail. Maybe like what technological breakthrough that maybe like people can expect from.
So I think with the Space Sail, I mean, maybe I can just do a comparison. With Starlink itself, we are just a reseller of the services. Whereas with Space Sails, so apart from just the reselling, so we are also providing them with the gateway services. So they set up the gateway in Malaysia at our teleport. We help them to run the service from our teleport. And from the technology side itself, we are also working together to look at different spectrum and frequency, such that we can make the services more robust, higher speed, and things like that.
You mentioned exploring new capabilities like Earth observation, EO, and satellite-based IoT and direct-to-device communication. What potential applications do you foresee for Malaysia and the region?
So apart from the communication part of it, like broadband services, broadcasting. So we are also start to look at the adjacent industry in our satellite world. So Earth observation, or sometimes we call it remote sensing, and this is also one of the area that is getting very attract a lot of attention. So with the remote sensing Earth observation satellite, we can provide a lot of imagery services to our customer. You can use it for for example, the agriculture, the oil and gas, the gas emission monitoring, which is very important today, for the ESG reporting. In regards to the D2D, I think at this stage is still at the I would say it's the early stage. I mean, from the worldwide itself, the services at the moment is still limited to some emergency call, SMS. It's not really go down to the broadband services that people expected. But nevertheless, we work closely with our partner, and together we see how we can bring it to the next phase, such that using our normal mobile phone itself, we can communicate with the satellite and get the broadband services.
Amazing. Lastly, maybe like key takeaways, more collaboration, more networking here, and of course benefiting the rakyat at the end. So what key takeaways that MEASAT looking for from MWC?
So our key takeaway here is that, as I say, this is the world, one of the world's largest event, especially on the connectivity. So we hope that we can look at the technology or the solution that can benefit our rakyat. We bring it back. Not all solutions suitable for the country. So we are the one that help our service provider or customer the filtering through what is the best for the country. And again, we are very supportive with what the MCMC and the Kementerian is doing. So as a nation as a whole, we want to showcase that what Malaysia can deliver to the world.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yao Chong Lim, Chief Operating Officer of MEASAT Global Berhad. And thank you for watching this special show of Niaga AWANI. in conjunction with Mobile World Congress 2025, brought to you by MCMC. Thank you. See you again. I'm Haris Ashraf Hasnan. See you.